Hello, Venus fans, friends, and family. Welcome to my channel. Today, well, actually not today. Tomorrow we will make sourdough bread. So tonight we are preparing by feeding sourdough starter. All right, so here is my starter that has been sitting in the fridge for a couple weeks. So it needs to be fed so that it's bubbly and alive and ready for tomorrow for our bake. And I add 100 grams. I'm not sure what the conversion is, but I'm adding 100 grams. No, not 100. 30, sorry. Adding 30 grams to this jar. It's okay, it's a little off. And then I'm going to add a tip of that. And I'm going to put 100 grams of water. With a lot of pressure.
With the camera?
Yeah. So then I tear it out. And so you're putting in equal parts water and flour. So then I'm also putting 100 grams of flour into
but
the
it
mixture.
came here 1,000.
No, it's just 0.0
okay.
at the end.
Okay. So you cannot measure randomly that we do in Nepal?
No, this is a serious science. It's exact. No, kind of, not really. I mean, it is. And I'm just using regular all-purpose flour. Okay. Now that that's in there, 100 grams, nice. Mix it up. Look at that. Try to get it all mixed.
So you'll mix this tomorrow with the bread?
Mm-hmm. So tomorrow I'll be doing water, flour, a little bit of salt, but this is what makes it
Pop.
alive and puff up, bubbly. So hopefully now I just put a lid on this and I just put it up here overnight, and hopefully by the morning, you see it's right here, hopefully in the morning it'll be all the way up here.
If it doesn't?
If not, I'm keeping this and we'll redo it some other time.
What's some other time? I don't have time.
Jasmine, give me a hard time. Doing the best I can.
That word will come to my vlog.
I don't know what it means. I don't speak Nepali. We'll see you tomorrow. Cut. Welcome back to my channel. So, last night you can see the starter was active. So this is where it was when we mixed it, and now it is all the way here. So, to make sure that the starter is ready, you perform a float test. So you just have a little bit of water, and you just grab a little bit of the starter, and then you stick it in the water. And if it floats like that, then you know that it's ready because it's built up enough air, so it's floating.
So if it doesn't?
If it doesn't, then you need to let it sit for a little longer, or it's not ready and you need to do it again. So the first step is we need to mix our flour and water. And the step is called the autolyse. And that's, you're like building up the gluten. So you're making sure that all the flour is getting wet, and then you let it sit for 30 minutes. So put the bowl on the scale. So we're going to be measuring in grams. I'm not sure what that is for you. So first I'm going to do, I do 700 grams. Oh, we have enough flour. 700 grams. Oh, we have enough flour.
Is it enough?
We'll do 700 grams of AP flour, just like regular flour. Oh, perfect. 250 grams of whole wheat flour. And then, so I have rye flour. So I just do like 50 grams.
Flour?
Yeah.
What flours?
Rye.
Or bean rye?
Bean rye flour. No, it's RYE.
But you pronounce rye.
Yeah. You're a type of flour. So I'm just mixing up the flours.
Did you wash your hand?
Yes. I did not film it, but my hands are washed. Okay, and then we need to add water, and it's lukewarm water. 750 grams. So lukewarm is like 90 degrees or so, but just feel.
You also feel, right?
Just feel. I'm such an expert that I can just feel.
And know the temperature? That's not true.
No, it's not. It's not cold and not hot.
Between?
Because if it's too hot, I think this is right. If it's too hot, it can like affect the microbes. So bring it back. Pour it in. This would be a lot of water.
So much, 700, what did you say?
750. So now I'm just gonna mix it up and make sure, trying to get all of the flour wet.
Why not just put on that mixer like flour?
Because it's not like you're not necessarily trying to mix it or knead it like a mixer would. It's more gentle by hand. And this is just the first step where, did I already say this? You're, it's like you're doing the pre-work. You're trying to get the flour wet so that it can start forming the gluten that's needed to hold the bread together. Science.
Bar में जब तेरा science.
Science is what makes it delicious. So now we let it sit for 30 minutes. Hello, welcome back. So now we get to add the starter to our autolyse. So I'm gonna tear that out. So we already did the float test, so we know that our starter is good. It's been sitting there a while, so. I said 200, right? Okay. Are you just saying yes? 200. So, we just put it out. And usually it's most of this jar. Delicious.
Looks like that sticky poop.
Sticky poop. I don't know if I've experienced that.
When you eat gross thing.
Okay, so now you're just gonna kind of pinch it to incorporate it into the rest. So I just go through, mix it in.
Use all 5 fingers.
No, pinching. You telling me what to do? Jetty. Because you don't want to be too rough with it, because then you'll kind of lose your bubbles, the air. At least that's my opinion. Because you're not kneading it. You're just incorporating.
How about the dough behind?
The bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah. So right now we're doing this, and then we're going, the next step is to add water and salt. And then we do like mix it pretty good for 10 minutes straight. And then it mixes. Okay. So looks good.
I'm so impressed with your skill.
Yeah. You didn't know that I had these skills, did you? This was my COVID project.
How many times did you try?
A lot. My first couple times, they were not good. Okay. And then
Now the dough looks like this.
okay. So now we add some water. See, look at the texture. Isn't that nice? You can pull it. So put it back on the scale. And we're gonna add 20 grams of water, 20 grams of salt.
Hot or cold water?
Lukewarm. Lukewarm. So not hot, not cold. Okay.
20 salt.
Yeah. So now we just mix in the water and the salt, and then we let it sit for 10 minutes. Now it's doughy. Doughy.
Sit for 10 minutes.
Okay. Cover with the damp towel. Hey Siri, set a timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes starting now.
Okay. I'll explain first. So now that it's sat for 10 minutes, now we're gonna do the bulk mix. So what I'm gonna do is I stick my hand down underneath and I grab it and kind of stretch it out and then fold it over. And then you flip, stretch, fold over, flip, stretch, fold over, stretch, fold over. So you do it 4 times. And now what I usually, so you want to do that for 10 minutes. And so usually I just set a timer for 10 minutes and I just keep doing that over and over again until my timer goes off. I'll do a stopwatch so I can count down.
Kairani,
Azur.
Nepali bol.
Meron ang Madeleine ho, mo American ho, mo taste barsa, mero pura kail ho, mero sati bibi. All right, so now we've mixed for 10 minutes and we're going to do the window pane test to make sure that we've formed enough gluten. So you grab a piece of the dough, I can already tell this one's good, and you just kind of fold it, or like not fold it, pull it, and kind of like look through it and see, like you're supposed to be able to, it's very messy. So it's called the window pane test because you're supposed to be able to pull it and see through it, like hold it up to a window. It's good, I can tell. So now I'm actually going to dump it out on the table wash this bowl and then put this bowl, cover it, and then let it sit. So over here, I kind of cheat because our house is very drafty, cold when it's outside. So I have this proofing box. So it's heated on the bottom here, and then it has some water, and I'll let the bowl sit in here in this box covered, and then every hour we come and we fold the dough like I did when I was mixing.
Okay. Sounds good. A lot of work.
The last one.
Yeah.
Second to last one.
So you put it here.
Well, I want to use this bowl,
Mhm.
so I'm just going to wash out the crusty stuff and then put this back in here.
Lily is our guest, and she will tell us how tasty is the bread. Right, Finley? Right, Finley? Mwah. Right, Finley? Right, Finley? Go, bring your chirpy. Go, get the chirpy. Go. Get chirpy, chirpy. Come on, go. Get a toy. Come on, go, go. Chirpy. You want some chirpy? You want some chirpy? Ready? 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 Ready for the chirpy? Go, sit, sit. Finley, sit. Ready? 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 Wait. Come on, here. Finley. Bring it here. Good job. Come on. Give me the chirpy. Sit. Ready? No, sit. Stay. Sit. Finley, stay. Go. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. To me. You like chirpy? You like chirpy? You like chirpy? Enjoy.
Alright, so now I'm going to put this in the proofing box, cover it with a damp towel, put it on, and now we wait for an hour.
Wow. Just an hour?
Well, no, 4 hours basically. Because once every hour we're going to come and we're going to fold the dough. And each time you're going to notice that it's getting lighter and fluffier and it's getting bigger. So just notice the level that the dough is at now. By the time we're done, it's going to be up here to the top. And it's going to be pretty jiggly.
What is jiggly?
You'll see it goes.
Okay. And I'll ask you something. Who is this person on your fridge there?
This is Jati Binu.
Looks like you're a personal chef there.
Yeah, you could say that. Hello, and we're back. So, we're gonna pull out our dough and fold it. So, see if it feels a little warmer. So with this step, it's easiest if you have your hands a little damp or wet. So we're just gonna fold it. So you stick your hand down underneath, pull it out, and fold it over. You can see it's a little stretchier now. And you do that 4 times. And then you just cover it back up, and we wait another hour. Ta-da! Hello, and welcome back. So I just took the bread out of the proofing box, and look at it. Voila! It's grown in size. But we're gonna keep folding and waiting. So here I go. And you can feel that it's getting a lot fluffier and airy. Look at those bubbles that are forming. And now we wait again. Welcome back. So now we've folded the dough multiple times. So we're gonna pull it out and check it. Let's uncover it. Wow, look at that. See how jiggly it is. Wow. So what we're gonna do is we need to put flour down on the table, and we're gonna get the dough out of the bowl, and we're going to cut it in 2 pieces because we're making 2 loaves, and then we're gonna shape the dough and then let it sit for a little bit. All right, so we're gonna take some flour and just kind of put it on a clean surface. I'm gonna get
Can you believe? She's so friendly with the camera now.
Gonna get the dough,
Oh, she's gonna cut it.
get it
good.
out of the bowl.
And come sit.
Wow, look at that. So, what we'll do now is I'm gonna cut it into 2 pieces.
Oh, sorry for that audio. My bad.
You're messing up my video. Okay, kind of sticky. So then I'm just going to roll it up, like pull it in the sides. Oh, it's sticking. So we'll pull in the sides. And then,
It's like you're in time. It's very like giggly.
Yeah.
so just gonna let it sit here for a couple minutes.
Professional.
She is a professional.
Baker, look at your face.
What do you think, Finley?
She's looking, but she wasn't able to eat. You wouldn't get it any, but I will give you.
Yeah, she does such a good job.
Can somebody please help me and put flour down there?
Of course.
Goose.
Just spread it out a little bit. Okay. It's very sticky. Okay. Just bring in the ins, the outs, the
She's not very good at talking, but she can make bread.
just pulling the edges into the center.
Bring the ins into the outs.
What did you say?
That's what she
That's
said.
what I just said. The ins, the outs.
You got a translator on your YouTube, right?
Okay. And then I'm just gonna let it rest here. I don't think my towel's big enough. Just cover them and let them sit for a couple minutes.
I am impressed. For how many minutes?
10 minutes, I think.
She did just like talk. You have
Like
something like your dad.
Oh,
Like,
he's my dad. Okay, so actually we will let these sit for 20 minutes. But while we wait, we can prep our proofing baskets. So these are baskets that we will put after we shape the dough into the loaf shape. We'll let them sit in here overnight. And so we dust the baskets with a mixture, 50-50 mixture. This is like all-purpose flour and then rice flour. My little wand. And you just dust them. And this is so they don't stick. All right. And that's it. Okay, so now we are going to shape the bread and put it in the baskets.
what?
What? So I'm going to shape the loaf and put it in the basket and then let it rest. So you scoop it up and flip it on its back. And then I kind of stretch it out like this a little bit. And then go in and over and then roll it up. And then I'll let it just sit here for 1 second while I do the other one.
This is big.
Yeah, I think this one is bigger. Okay, but that's okay. Okay, and I've got my baskets here. And I'll scoop it up and put it down, upside down, like that. So eventually when we bake the bread, we'll flip it out onto a pan like that. So this will be the bottom of the loaf and this will be the top. So do the other one.
Perfecto.
Perfecto. So I will just put a little dust of flour on the top. And then we'll let these sit in the pastry box for, I don't remember how long. I'll check. An hour.
Where?
An hour to an hour and a half. In here.
With the basket?
So move it over. Alright, and then I'll set a timer for an hour. Hey Siri, set a timer for 1 hour.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, the bread, or the dough, has been in the baskets for an hour. So now we're gonna take them out. Take them out. Ta-da! So, we just have to put them cover them, and put them in the fridge overnight. And you can bake them, you can leave them in the fridge up to 2 days. But we will bake them tomorrow evening. All right. Don't put anything on top of them. See you tomorrow for our bake. Welcome back. It's the next day. So we're ready to bake our bread that's been in the oven overnight, or in the fridge overnight. So we need to preheat the oven. So we're gonna preheat the oven to 500. It's very hot.
Wow. For how many minutes?
So I think we bake for 50 minutes, but I have to double check that. But
You have to heat how long
we have
ago?
to heat the oven for to 500. Yes, and we have to make sure that the Dutch oven needs to go in the oven so that it can heat up with the oven. Okay,
Ready?
see you when it's ready. Okay, and we're ready to bake. So we can pull our loaves out of the oven, out of the fridge.
All right.
Okay. All right. And we're just gonna bake one at a time. So I think it's a little bit over fluffy. It's overflowing. So what you want to do is have some parchment paper and you flip it out of the basket. So this is going to be the top of the loaf. Wow.
So big.
So you're going to take some of your 50-50 mixture and just sprinkle flour on top. And then you take this, like a razor, I think it's a lame, and you cut a line through it, kind of off center, and it's like 1/4 of an inch deep. Maybe I'll do some little lines for decoration. And then we have to act quick. Take the Dutch oven out. You have to be careful because it's very hot. Oh, I don't. And we'll stick it in. Oh, wow, it's really big.
Wow.
And then stick the lid on. And we'll bake at 500 with the lid on for 20 minutes. And then we'll come back. Lower the temp and take off the lid for the last part of the bake.
So how long we have to bake? 20 minutes with the lid?
20 minutes with the lid on,
and
then 30 minutes after that without a lid. So 50 minutes total.
okay.
All right,
The same heat?
here we go. No, we'll lower the temperature 50 degrees. So it'll be 450 for 30 minutes.
Okay. Good?
Yeah. Okay, now it's been 20 minutes at 500. So we're gonna open the oven and take off the lid. Wow. Can you see?
So,
Wow.
to
So
the camera.
now we have to lower the temperature. And then put it in for 30 more minutes. And meanwhile, we're gonna go for a walk. Smells like fish.
Your dog and your nose are.
Very similar.
Do it again.
Picking up poop. Picking up poop.
Wait.
That's perfect timing. Back from our walk. Getting suited up. Timer goes off. All right. Wow.
Can I see?
Ready?
Oh my.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Wow.
What the
It's a
heck?
masterpiece. Careful.
I'm careful.
All right, round 2. Flip it out. Dust. Score.
Doing the operation.
Put on my gloves.
So we cannot just bake on the open
The Dutch oven is nice because it holds in the
Shape.
moisture, actually. I think that's the reason. It's not for the shape. It's more for like the steam that comes out of it. It like holds it in. That's it.
So if you bake multiple times, you put on this with the lid.
And it makes it nice and crusty.
Okay. It's 20 minutes.
Yep. Where's my phone? Oh, here it is. Hey Siri, set a timer for 20 minutes. There we go.
Do you want to say anything in between?
No. I'm tired.
Okay.
You ready, Jati?
Ready. Oh, holy moly.
Wow.
This is
Beauteous.
what is this? Oh boy. Boss, if you come and bake like this bread in my place, it will be like
Expert.
I know. Oh.
So now you have the video and you can learn. Shall we cut open the first one?
Sure. And thank God. Look at this amazing bread. Amazing. And now I have to open a coffee shop.
All right, let's cut it open. Wow, so crusty. Oh, look at that. Smells good.
Smell?
Let's eat. It's a little hot, but it's hard to not eat it. Okay.
How do you adjust this one? What is it?
It's pretty good.
Okay. I'm gonna try. Oh, I can see the eyes. I can see the South Bend. Wow, delicious. This top is very crunchy, and this is very soft. And it's a little bit sour. Amazing. I wish we can get something like bread in Nepal. So, very sad. I'll open one.
This is the first time he's had it in many months.
What do you think?
This is the best bread I've ever had. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10?
Mm-hmm.
Are you not
Like-
biased? Because this was like baked by your wife?
This is why I married her. For her bread.
How did you know that she's a good bake?
Well, she baked for me for a long time, and then we had to wait until you came.
Good?
Look, I'm gonna have another piece.
Okay.
What do you think?
Let me give my reaction. Thanks, boss.
What do you think, Ethan?
Very good.